Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Crops and Crochet. I'm Stephanie, and this is where I talk about all things gardening, crochet, hobbies, life. We're talking about everything. This week for my video, I thought it would be fun to do a crochet week in the life. So I am a mom, full-time working mom of 2 kids under 5. As you can imagine, I don't get a ton of free time to do my hobbies. That's why I'm usually up at 5 a.m. if you've seen some of my other videos. So I thought it would be fun to kind of keep track this week of when I get to crochet, how much I get to crochet, how much progress I get to make on my projects. I'll try to touch base with you guys every time I have a chance to do that and just see how much progress I can make during the week. And then I also thought we might go yarn shopping. We'll have to see based on just how crazy the week gets. I'm filming this Sunday night, so who knows what the next 5+ days can hold, but I have a few projects in mind that I'm really excited to get started on. A couple I still have to decide on like what pattern that I'm going to do. Yeah, so I'm so glad you guys are here. Like I said, it's Sunday night. Both the kids are in bed. We are about to chill out, watch a show for a little bit. I'll probably crochet right now, but this week will start tomorrow morning. So I will touch base with you guys tomorrow morning, dark and early, probably around 5 or 5:30 after I have my cup of coffee in hand. And we will get crocheting and see what I can get done this week. So, all right, guys, as promised, it is just about 5:30 on Monday morning. I have my coffee. And usually before I start crocheting in the mornings, I will read my Bible. So I'm going to do that and then see if my dog actually joins me this morning. Sometimes she comes down and snuggles up with me. Okay, guys, I'm going to work, I think, mostly this week on this blanket, just so we can kind of get a better idea of how much I actually get done. Over the week, we'll have a better visual. This blanket is a braided wheat stitch. So it's really pretty. The texture is amazing. Every time I get done crocheting this for a while, I just sit here and like run my hand over it. I love the texture of it. So I have a stitch marker and we are going to mark the stitch. We're going to mark the stitch where I'm at now. And then we're going to be able to see the progress I make. I have about half of the row of puff stitches left. And then I do 2 rows of single crochet in the back loop only. And then I do another 2 rows of the puff stitch. So the amount that I crochet in the mornings kind of depends on what else I have to get done. Sometimes I'm really busy with work and I will get on work early and kind of check in on things. Sometimes I need to do my grocery pickup order. That's what I did yesterday. Sometimes I'm editing a video now, so I will do that for a little while. Sometimes my daughter just wakes up earlier. It really just depends how much time I have in the mornings. So yeah, we'll see, like I said, how much I can get done. I probably won't be able to crochet again until this evening after the kids are in bed, kind of like last night. So that's usually our routine. But this morning, or in the mornings, I will just have my crochet and then I'll pull up a YouTube video. Every once in a while I'll put on a show or a movie, but I always say watching YouTube videos is kind of like my version of reality TV. I don't need all the screaming of reality TV, like people screaming at each other and throwing chairs. And sometimes that is like people's thing and that's how they relax. But that's not me. I like to watch YouTube videos. So I am going to find a YouTube video and just try to make some good progress here this morning. guys. I did finish that row of puff stitches, and then I've done a full row, or I'm about to finish a row of the single crochets. And I think I'm going to stop. Hi, Chloe. Come here. She finally decided to join us. So I'm going to try and finish these single crochets. So close. Then that will be it for this morning. All right, guys, we made it through Monday. It was a rough one. I'm not gonna lie. It was a long day and got a little bit of a headache going, a lot of it exhausted, but the kids are in bed and we are about to watch the season finale of House of the Dragon. We haven't watched it yet, and I'm gonna make a little bit more progress on this blanket, and then I'll probably go to bed. All right, good morning, guys. I did snooze my alarm this morning. I was exhausted, like I said, but it's still 5:40, so, you know, let's not get crazy with saying I slept in or anything. But now I have my coffee. Chloe decided to join us early this morning, and my daughter has already been wiggling right now. She's currently sitting up in her bed, so we're gonna make this quick. I forgot to show you my progress from last night, but this is the stitch marker I put in, and then I got like 2.5 rows done yesterday. So I finished the row of puff stitches that I was working on yesterday morning, did the 2 rows of double crochet, and then started the next row of puff stitches. And then I ran out of yarn last night, which was fine because I was about done with wanting to crochet. So this morning the goal is to get a new cake of yarn attached and just started to be worked in, at least. This is Caron Blossom Cakes in Blue Orchid, for anybody that hasn't heard me mention it in another video. And although I do think I need at least one more cake than what I have to make it the width that I want. My mom said she wants to be able to cuddle with a grandkid under it, so I need to make it a little larger. Okay, I'm gonna try, I never know. I saw somebody do a tip for how to do a center pull. There we go. And not have it be too tangled. That's one reason I really like these cakes, is because the center pull is so nice and then the yarn just comes out so easily. So I'm just going to do a magic knot to attach these. So I did it all throughout the other blanket that I made, the ripple stitch blanket that I made that had lots of color changes. I didn't like to carry the color because I didn't want to do a border on that one, and for this blanket the border is built in, so I'm not gonna just carry the color I can't carry the color. There's no color changes because this is a variegated yarn, so don't listen to me. This one I just simply need to switch cakes. So wow, guys, it's early. Okay, goal 1 for the morning accomplished. Let's give it a good tug. Seems pretty secure. Oh, sometimes like when you do a magic knot and you see like how close you cut it, you're like, all right, guys, sorry the video got cut off this morning, but we made it through the day. It is a little after 9 p.m. and it's been a day, another crazy day. We had a tornado warning today. We were in the basement for about an hour and a half. Some crazy storms rolled through, but we are safe. Everything's good. Once again, the kids are nice and tucked into bed. So we're gonna watch Shrinking on Apple TV. If anybody's watching that, let me know in the comments. And I'm gonna make a little more progress on this blanket. Can't believe we made it to Wednesday, guys. It's been such a rough week. Whoa, okay. There's some storms happening right now. So it's thundering, rain. Surprised my dog is not up here. She's laying on the floor, but she gets really nervous about storms. But I'm just going to crochet for a little bit this morning and just watch a YouTube video or two and have my coffee. We made so much progress on the blanket this morning. I did a whole row of the puff stitches, so I am feeling very accomplished, ready to start my day. All right, we made it through Wednesday, almost. It's Ted Lasso night, so I'm excited about that. We are going to just hang out, crochet, watch Ted Lasso. I did want to go over, I know I said at the beginning of the week that I was going to talk about some of the projects that I might go yarn shopping for this week. I think I'm going to do a shawl. I mostly work from home, and for some reason my workspace, which is our dining room slash playroom at the moment, is so cold. So I'm always freezing in there. And I just thought it would be nice to have like a fun shawl to wear that I can, wear on meetings, but have it be just some fun, bright colors. So I haven't actually made anything for myself yet since I've been crocheting, which sounds really weird. I made a blanket, but that's kind of for our family to have. And then I've made, most of the other stuff has been for other people. So I haven't made anything for myself. So I would love to make myself a shawl. I would also love to make my first wearable for myself. I made my daughter a tank top, but she's not even 2, so there wasn't too involved. I would love to make myself a sweater or a cardigan or something like that to wear this fall and winter. And then I do have another blanket that I want to make as a gift for some family. I think I'm going to keep that one pretty simple and just a simple stitch, something kind of timeless. It's going to be 3 colors, and I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it. I was thinking varying widths for the stripes, but I don't know. I'm open. So if you have any or know of any patterns that are tri-color blankets, I'd like to use most of them evenly. I think 2 colors, it's going to be the colors of a football team. So 2 colors will be more dominant, and then I'm going to use white as kind of the accent color. So those are my 3 big, and then obviously to finish this blanket. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty ambitious. I feel like it's pretty ambitious, but I think it can be done. Oh, I almost forgot. This is the most important thing. My son wants me to make him and my husband matching hats for this winter, matching beanies. So that might have to come first. No, we're not quite to beanie season, so I might be able to fit something in before that, but I'm really excited to do that. So like I said, ambitious maybe, but I think it's doable. And I'm excited. I recently discovered that we have a recognition program at work, and we can kind of get, rewards and things when we reach a certain number of points. And I recently discovered that I can use my points for gift cards to Michael's. So my husband's thrilled because now I don't have to spend money at Michael's. Yay. He's very happy. And I'm very happy because I get to go yarn shopping and I don't have to feel any kind of guilt about it. But yeah, like I said, we're just gonna watch Ted Lasso tonight, relax. This room is kind of a mess. There's toys everywhere. I don't think it's actually gonna get picked up because neither of us feel like doing that. So we're gonna watch Ted Lasso, hang out, relax, have a drink of Dr. Pepper, not anything that crazy. We only have 2 more days left in this week to see how far we can get on this blanket. I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made so far. It might not be that impressive to some people, but considering I have about an hour to an hour and a half every day that I can crochet, maybe, I think it's been pretty good progress. Good morning. We are up. We are here. We have our crochet. We have our coffee. We have Chloe. And we're going to get going. I'm not sure how much I'm going to get done this morning. I kind of feel like just vegging out a little bit, but we'll do a little bit and then we'll just relax. Okay, that literally did not last long. My daughter is already awake, but this is a quick look at the progress we've already made this week. So we've got like 2 rows of the wheat stitch and then the in-between as well. So not too bad. And we're back. Welcome to my Thursday evening. I joined this new cake on, oh my gosh, what was that? Was that yesterday morning? No. Tuesday morning? I can't remember now, but this is where I'm at with the cake. I'm making pretty good progress. I really am happy with how much I've gotten to work on this week. So I am currently, I just started a new set of the puff stitches this morning. So I'm just starting the first and then go all the way down, and then I have to go all the way back with the puff stitches. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully I can get just this row done is really all I kind of want to do tonight probably. And then just relax a little bit. I think we'll watch more shrinking tonight. As you can tell, our routine is pretty standard and repetitive. We don't, we don't get crazy over here, but it is predictable and it works for us and it is relaxing at the end of the day, especially after we've both been working. We've both been dealing with the kids. Although the kids were great tonight. They got along really well. They played really well. They ate their dinner. Like, it was a good night. So anyways, considering how the rest of this week has been, today was really good. So we are just going to sit here, make some progress on this blanket, and watch some TV, and then we'll check in tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day I'm going to take you guys along. We might have to do the yarn shopping in another video, guys. I'm so sorry. I know I've been teasing it all week, but that just means you have to come back for the next video. So we'll have to do the yarn shopping another time. I might go this weekend and take a look around, and I can bring you guys along for that, but I just don't think it's going to happen in this video. It's just been a crazy week and just haven't been able to get over there and take some time. So, oh, and I forgot to mention, we did actually get out in the garden today and we were able to do a little harvest. My son was so excited. We had 3 or 4 peppers that were ready to be snipped or picked, and then several green beans, several of our pole beans. My pole bean plant pulled through, gave us a harvest. We actually washed them, trimmed them up, cooked them tonight for dinner, and they were great. I'm so proud of the plant. It's not even funny. We were just so excited. We had so much fun going out there together, and he was so excited to pick the green beans and help me, get the peppers off the plant. So that was a lot of fun too. You guys, we did it. We are at Friday. We're here. All right. It is about 5:30 per usual. Coffee. We are here. We are crocheting. Oh, I mentioned the other day, I can't even remember what day now, that I don't know if the progress that I've made this week is that impressive or significant, to everybody, but to me, crocheting isn't really like how quickly I can get done. As long as I get at least like 30 minutes to crochet during the day, preferably a little in the morning, a little at night, to kind of bookend my day, help calm my mind. It's that's enough for me. And yeah, maybe projects take me a little longer to finish. I'm doing this because it is helpful for my mental health. I don't need to be the most productive with it, you know? I just like to make progress. I like to make things. I like at the end of the day, you know, you sit at a desk for a while or you like manage tantrums and you're like, what did I even get done today? And I think crocheting and making something with my hands like this is, especially like this week where we're marking the progress and seeing like how much we got done, you know, even in such a crazy week, it's just cool to be like, okay, I was productive. I did something. And, you know, obviously I'm doing other things too. And anyways, you get it. It's nice to have that feeling. So also, I haven't mentioned it, but I need new hooks. These are just, pause for coffee. These are just the loops and threads, like generic Michaels brand hooks. And don't get me wrong, they've really been great. I stitched a whole blanket with them and, you know, several other things. So, but now, and I don't know if it's because like pulling through on these puff stitches is a little harder, like it pulls more, but like the metal, I don't even know the right names for all the hook pieces, but the metal piece is coming out of the handle. Like it pulls out after a while. So I have to push it back in. So I really would like some new hooks. I have only heard amazing things about the Clover Moore hooks and I really want to try them. I think that, I want to try them too because I really do like these hooks. I think they like, my hand likes them, they're comfortable, and the Clover Moore hooks look similar. Like they have the, you know, the ergonomic handle and then just the metal. So I think it'll be a similar feel, but to my understanding, it'll be much better. So I will check in, I'm trying to think, because sometimes I crochet right up until my daughter wakes up. But I want to show you guys progress. So if I don't check in this morning, I will check in later today. And here is the final progress for the week. So this is our stitch marker that we placed Monday morning, and this is where we left off this morning. We did 2 full sections of the braided wheat stitch, and I'm almost done or about halfway done with this 3rd section. So that's, let's see, this was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're working on like the 11th row, I think. So not bad. And just to give you guys a little better look at the blanket itself, I will have the pattern and the yarn down in the description box as well. But that's what it's looking like. That's gonna wrap it up for this week's video. I really hope you guys liked this kind of video, just following along for a crochet week in my life, seeing what I get up to day to day and where I fit crochet into my everyday life. So if you liked it, let me know down in the comments, hit the like button, make sure you subscribe so you always can see when I put new videos out, hopefully every week. I'm gonna try to stick to that. And until next time, take care of yourselves and I'll talk to you later.